Alicia Deepika Padukone, a yoga teacher, accepts that her own and proficient lives are wrecked. She's experiencing difficulty tracking down a financial backer for her wellness programming, and her 6-year relationship with Karen, a striving essayist, has arrived at an impasse. At the point when she believes she's had enough of her exhausting life, her incredibly wealthy cousin, Ananya Pandey, and her superstar fiancé Zain appear, Siddhant Chaturvedi. Inside a brief time frame, Alicia and Zain become strangely drawn to one another and set out on an energetic relationship, keeping their separate accomplices in obscurity. During their heartfelt experiences and enthusiastic love production meetings, the two bond over their horrendous past, willfully ignorant of the looming storm. An early second in Gehraiyaan, which endures a couple of moments, exemplifies the film's whole center. Alicia Deepika Padukone, the film's hero, is seeing an old home film. It's a situation from a family excursion, and she perceives something, her pre-high schooler self attempting to get into a sweater, which gets caught around her neck and covers her head. Alicia can't see or inhale, and she says she's stifling to her mom. That feeling of being caught and choked, which traces all the way back to her childhood, has followed her all through her life. Her mom used to depict a similar sensation. When the pain developed overpowering, she balanced herself from the roof fan, further choked out herself. Alicia, in the same way as other different offspring of troubled guardians, fears that she, as well, would become like them, that she, as well, will not be able to get away from quite a while ago. It's significantly more hard for her since she is continually helped to remember her set of experiences. She had known Karen, Darya Karwa, and Tia while experiencing childhood in Mumbai for a couple of years, Ananya Pandey. For the beyond 6 years, Karen, a previous promotion essayist at present dealing with a book, Noob Move, has been dating and living with Alicia. He is unaware and oblivious in light of the fact that he is charmed in his own reality. Alicia, a yoga teacher, has been experiencing issues fundraising for her portable application. She dodges her dad since she considers him answerable for her mom's demise. She feels choked since the sweater has stuck to her once more. Nonetheless, she revives her fellowship with Tia, and the youth triplet has some time off. There's another part this time, her fiancé, Zain, Siddhant Chaturvedi. After some time, Alicia understands that Zain, who has his own scars from an earlier time, isn't not the same as her. He, as Alicia, couldn't save his mom. He isn't from a composed family, in contrast to Tia and Karen, and he isn't typical. Zain is a warm bursting bulb in an ocean of flashing and cold cylinder lights, somebody who has been there, somebody who comprehends. They chat, drink, and recount stories. They tease, joke, and attach. The sweater is at last relaxing. Alicia can at last calmly inhale. This magnificent blend of mindfulness and perplexity seems okay, since it features the film's most striking layer. Alicia is carrying on with a falsehood since she is determined to finding an embellishment her story. The peak was amazing on the grounds that we saw Zain, who Alicia had come to see as her anchor, change into somebody who needed to kill her since she had turned into a deterrent in his life. At the point when Alicia finds Zain's texts and notification him slipping tablets to her beverage, she figures out he's been deceiving her once more. In the resulting fight, Zain takes a knock to the head and tumbles off the yacht, committing suicide. That is when Alicia gets back to the central area all alone. Gehraiyaan hits the nail on the head with regards to how injury might be gone down through ages and how, without right direction, we wind up rehashing the errors we are attempting to keep away from. Alicia started the issue to escape an impasse relationship in which she was caught in light of the fact that she would have rather not been similar to her mom. In any case, when the fact of the matter was uncovered, she understood she had made similar blunders. She chooses to acknowledge her past and continue on from it as opposed to opposing it in a truly weak talk with her dad. This helps us to remember something we've heard previously: you can't dispose of your gear. You can figure out how to convey it so as to not appear to be as weighty over the long haul. One more piece of the end is assuming Zain knew about Alicia and Tia's existence, and on the off chance that this information affected any of his activities. We can expect to be that regardless of whether he knew, he failed to address it on the grounds that the whole property was clearly in Tia's name. The genuine kicker, however, comes in the last couple of moments of the film. As Alicia pursues the choice to put the previous behind her, a ghost of it shows up before her. The elderly person who stood up to Alicia in the end was somebody Alicia and Zain had helped during one of their meeting on the yacht while they were still attached. At the commitment party, Alicia runs into the elderly person, who perceives her and addresses her by her name. Gehraiyaan reaches a conclusion here, and it ultimately depends on the crowd to sort out what unfolded. Is Alicia figure out how to divert the subject and resolve it in time, or does the elderly person clear up for Tia how she knows Alicia and Zain? Is all that Alicia attempts to put behind her going to re-emerge and stick to her considerably more firmly than previously? Is it a clue that you'll always totally be unable to relinquish your past? Untidy relics will continuously track down their direction back into your life. That is the one section where we invite the watcher's creative mind being utilized.